Hey everybody, thank you family for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment if you will. I got my tea right here. This is noni tea. Do your research about noni tea. And yeah, I think I'm gonna paint my nails. That's what I can do on this video. But today I want to talk about our memory and how our brain functions and how the devil is working overtime to make us forget who we are. Because, and thank God I'm tapped in with the Most High. I'm tapped in with the source so that I can acknowledge that my memory is being attacked, that something is going on in the spiritual realm against my memory function, because I'm forgetting things like, and I noticed that sometimes, like, I forget my dreams sometimes. Like, I could have a really vivid dream and then I wake up and I immediately forget it and I'm trying to remember it. That's a good way to gauge whether or not the devil or someone is working up against your memory, by if you can, how well you remember your dreams. And that's why I don't like smoking weed and marijuana, because all of that stuff messes with your brain chemistry. Because you can be a genius while you're smoking weed, but as soon as you stop smoking weed, you don't remember anything all those bright ideas are just gone into thin air. So I don't like that. I like to be able to remember my bright ideas. And that's why it's good to write stuff down on paper. And because the devil is seeking whom he may devour, and he comes in the form of, if he can get our mind, then he has us. So if he can gain control over your memory and make you forget who you are, then you won't, you can't grow and be successful. The Bible says, my people perish from a lack of knowledge. So is it that we don't know the truth, or we don't have all the facts? The information is out here. All the data and everything we need to know is available and accessible to us. So you would think that we would be smarter and make smarter and wiser decisions and choices for our life, and healthier decisions. But that's why the adversary tries non-stop 24/7 to distract us and take our attention from what's important and what we really need to be focusing our time and energy on. And yeah, it gets really deep as far as that memory goes, and what we really need to be focusing our attention on to actually help us and actually make us go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking about that, because people will try to tell you who you are, but that's why you have to know who you are. Know thyself, because a person could try to trick you and make you believe that you this or you that. And a lot of narcissistic people do that. People project this idea on you and try to manipulate the narrative and stuff like that. And if you don't know who you are and you don't trust yourself, then you could be subjected to abuse, you know what I'm saying, and codependency situations. So we have to know ourselves. We have to remember who we are. And that's why it's good to remember your past. And we can't, if something traumatic happens to you, the goal is not to forget that it happens. The goal is not to try to sweep it under the rug as if it didn't happen. That's why I'm real and transparent, because someone somewhere is going to watch this video, maybe this year or next year or whenever. Maybe my granddaughter or one of my daughters or someone, whoever, going to watch these videos, and they're going to be able to relate to what I'm talking about. So people can, people always think that they have to disagree with what somebody's saying, but my purpose and goal of making content is to let my light shine, be inspirational and motivational and helpful. Hopefully my stories, me being on here will help somebody in some shape, form, or fashion. It may not even be what I'm talking about. It could be anything. It could be this nail polish. It could be you want to get this Wet n Wild nuclear orange nail polish like me. go get this because this is my favorite color right now. Orange is in. And when I bought this, isn't that funny that when you buy this, then you see people, everybody wearing orange now. And it's orange is in. This is like an Asian orange. I love this. But yeah, we have, I do not like forgetting things. That is a pet peeve of mine. And I low key have a lot of pet peeves. Like, I don't like for people to annoy, I don't like for people to patronize me. I think that people kind of be low key envious and jealous of you. So that's why they bully you and they attack you. They're secret lovers, secret admirers. And I made a video about that. Like, it's all good because we're all on different timelines. And I was thinking about that. I was like, I'm creating content. So if I post this video today, I mean, it's still going to be relevant in 10, 20, 15 years. It's still going to be relevant as if I just posted it today. So you could think that I'm posting this video today, but I actually posted this video 30 years ago. I actually posted this video. Like, time is irrelevant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like put so much emphasis on time and everything, and they miss the message. Like, I was watching that guy earlier today. He made a great point about they don't hear you and they don't see you, because people, they just go based off what they see and what they hear. They can't really grasp the whole moral of the story. They can't grasp the point. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not on the same, everybody doesn't have the same capabilities to understand what you're trying to convey, the message that you're trying to convey in your purpose. And like they had that number, the number 9, it looked like a 9 to a person on that side and looked like a 6 to the person on the other side. So basically, people going to see things from their perspective. But I mean, it's all relative. So I expect for people to say their own opinion. That just go to show where they are in life. It has nothing to do with where I am in life, because I'm in the best place I ever been in my life on every level. You know what I'm saying? On every level, I'm in the best place I ever been in my life. So if I'm creating content, then it is what it is. But this video is about our memory and how the devil is trying to attack our memory. This video is for somebody because today is Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. Oh, I gotta look that up. Is it the 24th? Oh, so that's the synchronicity if it's 24 and today's the 24th. So yeah, so it's like having 20/20 vision. And like in 2020, it was like I seen things from every angle. Like I did have 20/20 vision. And like Nino Brown said, people have 20/20 vision to your situation, but be Ray Charles to their bullshit. Like people can, it's like people love to forget the part that they play. They love to forget, But anyway, this video is not about that. This video is about right now, the devil is attacking our mind and trying to distract us from reaching our goals and our highest good. Because I can have a bright idea, and if I don't do anything about it, if I don't act on it, then I will lose it and I'll forget it. But they say in the Bible, it says, be still and know that I am God. Because as soon as I be still, in my memory, it comes back to me. But I hate that I can't remember all my dreams, because I know that it's a message in my dreams. I know that I'm getting downloads while I'm asleep. So I'm like, I pray. I had to say a prayer today. I say, Most High, please remove any attacks against my memory. I want to be able to remember everything that comes to my mind. So if it's a bad thought, something wrong, that means I need to evaluate that and transmute that negative energy. And I need to learn from that. So they say there's no such thing as a bad thought. It's all about your perspective. The devil, we have to know it's just a undesirable thought or something, like a past experience or fears or whatever the case may be, or something like that. It has to be understood that that's a trick of the enemy to make you think that you're not who the Most High says you are. You are not divinely protected and anointed and appointed, and all of that. It's all to discourage you and keep you bound. And that's why they say that people with brain damage and people that are diagnosed with personality disorders and disabilities and all of that, if you can comprehend the words that are coming out of my mouth, then you could change your brain state. You can rewire your brain. You can actually rewire your brain, but it takes a conscious effort. It's going to take your conscious effort to do it. You're going to have to work hard at this thing to actually rewire your thought process and not be conditioned to repetitive cycles that do not serve your highest good. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be aware, you have to be conscious, and and not just do what's been handed down to you and what you've been taught and what's been pushed in the media. So yeah, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. I got my tea. Let me take a sip of my tea. Let me show you the agave or organic agave in the raw that I put in my tea. This white lady at my old job told me about agave. This is the best sweetener. This is the light agave. So, but it still is potent and it has less calories than honey, and it's thinner than honey too. So if you all haven't tried agave, go get you some for your teas and your coffee. It's better than sugar and better than honey because it isn't it has less calories than sugar and honey. But anyway, this tea is good too. I am a tea drinker, honey. I was at a shelter one time, and this white lady, she was an avid tea drinker. She was like, just drink some tea and exercise. And basically her motto was like, just drink some tea and exercise. Just basically, tea gives me the vibes of just chilling. Tea, what's the tea? Tea is like, it's soothing, it's therapeutic, it's calming, it's relaxing, it's healthy, it's good for you, it's warm, it's comforting. It's a whole vibe, it's a whole mood, and I love tea. Yeah, for my shouts out to my tea drinkers out there. But anyway, I gotta let my nails dry. Yeah, so this video is about beware of the attacks on your mind, on your memory, because I know that we're all interconnected, and yeah, and so I know if I'm experiencing some mental memory loss, I know someone else is experiencing it as well, because I go through phases like that where I forget things. Like people can forget their keys, or they can forget I was at work last night and I forgot to pass the medication. I'm like, I think that when I'm tired, then my memory, I may forget things. Like when you get sleepy, you start to forget things. It's like, what was I about to say? What was I about to do? Like, what was I just, I'm like, I could be in the middle of a sentence. People can relate to me. You could be in the middle of a sentence. You're like, what was I talking about? What was we just saying? And if I know, that's a test of how good my memory is. How fast can I remember what I was just thinking about? So I noticed that my memory has improved on that end of the spectrum, where if I'm in the middle of a sentence and I forget what I was talking about, I can remember really quickly. It comes back to me fast. But it's been like a blind spot, like something. It's not even that kind of memory loss. It's something that I just flat out just forgot, like forgetting, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a blind spot in my brain. So something is something with that. It's something that's going on in the spiritual realm that's trying to make me forget something. It's trying to, I don't know exactly what it is, what's going on with that. But shouts out to the Most High, because, and that I'm tapped into source, because I have the wisdom, the knowledge of discernment. I have the spiritual discernment to be able to recognize that something is going on in the spiritual realm against my memory. So the Most High is giving me the spirit of discernment to remind me that I have to be aware of my thoughts and my energy, because like I could have visions and I could say, I already knew that was going to happen. Like, so why did I let it happen? It's like, do I have any control over the outcome of the future? If everything is already pre-written and already fated before it happens, then do I really have any control over it? I don't know. But it just annoys me that I forget things. Like, for real, that's annoying to me. But it's something going on with that. So let me know in the comments what today is July 24th, I believe, 2024. So I'm in this, it's been a lot of stuff going on in the spiritual realm as far as the full moon and Mercury retrograde. It's something going on. I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde right now or a full moon or whatever, but it's definitely something going on, because my memory was doing very much better than it is right now. Like something, it's the difference between not remembering what you were about to say or something like that versus you just flat out just forgetting. Like I take my iPad to work every day. I haven't got to that point where I go out the house and I don't have my iPad. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that would be a definite red flag if I just flat out forget like something that's I always take with me. So that is pay attention to those subtle. Pay attention to those subtleties. Pay attention to those subtleties that happen in your brain chemistry. If you're noticing that you are forgetting things more than usual, and then pray about that, because the Most High is giving you the spirit of discernment to recognize that something is going on. So you need to pray against that attack, because something is happening in the spiritual realm to try to make you forget things. And the devil's biggest weapon and tool and trick is to make you forget who you are. So if he can make you forget who you are and forget where you came from, then he has the power and control over you to make you do whatever he wants you to do. So we have to remember who we are. So that's a whole nother subject. That goes very deep, to really knowing who you are and knowing your value and your worth and all of that to get to where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? So it starts with those little things, because if you're destined for greatness and you bound for success and all of this and that, like you're manifesting and you're trying to cultivate a healthier lifestyle and do what's in your best interest and all of that, and then you notice that it's a glitch in the matrix, like what's going on here? Yeah, it's the adversary trying to take you off your path, off your course. And I'm getting flies in my apartment and nets in my apartment, and they only came in here when that maintenance man came in here. So it's a spiritual thing. I know that's why I wear all of my stuff. I burn my sage. I already know what time it is, what's going on with me. I already know who I am. I already know from my past experience that I wasn't supposed to be here. I already know the power that I possess. I already know the power that I possess. And I know that I can't speak for anybody else, but I just want people to be safe and be the best version of themselves. And that's my goal, to get on YouTube and inspire people and others. I don't want to get into tarot card readings and trying to tell you about an ex-boyfriend or anything like that, because I have my own issues and what I'm trying to overcome and move forward in my life. But I do know that those subtle attacks on my memory is a clear sign, a clear indication that something or somebody's trying to stop me in the spiritual realm to make me forget my purpose and make me forget how far I have come, how I have came from where I have been. So that's why everything that I've been through is so solidified that it's really like the Most High always has my back. You know what I'm saying? It's like that insurance. The Most High is like Allstate. You know what I'm saying? So he like, pay attention to this. Something's happening. Something's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not like I'm oblivious to the tricks of the enemy. That's why I don't want to smoke marijuana, is because, like I said, that's something that messes with your short-term memory, and you think that you enjoying yourself and you feeling you a genius, you so smart, but your life is still in the same place it was 5 years ago. Like you're not moving forward. So clearly it's not healthy and it's not good for you. If you're still in the same place that you was in 5, 10 years ago, then clearly what's the common denominator? What's the common factor? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you all too long. Hopefully you all gather something from this video. And thank you to all my subscribers. And remember to always keep the Most High first and be blessed. Bye.